Okay, so we're gonna be talking about like the top 4 or 5 pictures that I've taken in 2025, and how I guess in some ways they don't really have to be like top notch, super sharp, technical photos. They just have to mean something to you, the person taking it, and these are the ones that mean the most to me, and I get a lot of, I guess, like, joy or like accomplishment out of these. And this is the first one. This is on HP5 on the Minolta 700 X700. My aunt was just kind of like, we were at a family barbecue. She was kind of like just off by herself in the yard. She was sitting like on a 5 gallon bucket, if I'm not mistaken, just kind of like a little bit separated from everybody. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, let me take a picture of her because she's kind of away from everyone. It'll just be like a portrait. And she gave me the peace sign. She kind of smiled a little bit. And at the time, I guess I didn't really think much of it until I got the scans back, and I was like, oh man, like this is a really cool picture. Like, this is a nice picture of her. Like, I like how her hair is kind of just flowing. Um, Also, just like the fact that she did this for me to take the picture. Like maybe she wasn't feeling it. Not wanting to hang out with everybody, and just that's why she was kind of sitting far away. I'm not too sure. Like, I never asked her. I didn't say anything. To me, I mean, it was just my aunt sitting down somewhere. But now that I look at it, I can kind of tell. Like, okay, cool. Like, it it just means something to me, and and that's what makes all of this like. This is why I do this, is because stuff like this. This is like a cool memory of my aunt that I'm gonna have forever, hopefully. But again, just a good picture. Ilford HP5. Nothing super special. Uh, was obviously stopped down quite a bit, or I mean, opened up quite a bit because it's all blurry. Um, yeah, awesome picture. Definitely one of my top 5, 6, something like that. It's up there. Okay, this next one is doesn't have as much meaning as this one, but I just think it looks pretty cool. So this is on Pan Plus 50. This is on the Minolta X700, and this is with a zoom lens that I have that came with my first ever camera that I bought, the X370. The person that sold me like 3 other lenses. They're all like zoom kit lenses, and this was like the biggest zoom lens that it came with. I had never used it since like 2013 that I bought that camera or whatever. I forgot how long ago it was already. I never used that lens, so I slapped it on this thing, and I was like, let me see what it'll look like. And I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't know why it has. I guess that, like, since it's a lower quality lens, it looks kind of like grainy and like I don't know, it just doesn't look as good. But this whole image like just works for me. Like, my brain just sees this and likes it. These were yellow flowers, and there was like no clouds in the background. It was just like wide open. I think this image is just awesome. Like, it works for me. There's nothing special, just a bush with some flowers in it. But I kind of like how like this is like the leader flower, kind of just like poking out a little bit more than the rest, and I don't know, it just looks cool. Nothing super deep here or anything. I just visually like this image. This is on the top two, so this is battling for the first spot. I don't know. Right now they kind of just go up and down. So this is at my little brother at a park. Um, I forgot which park it was, but not all the park looked like this. This is a bunch of just like moss hanging from trees. This was like just a certain little section of the park that had this, and I was shooting the Pan Plus 50, and I knew I needed a light, and I didn't have a lot of light, so I had to be shooting real wide open and really slow. So I wasn't too happy about that. I was like, a lot of these pictures are gonna come out blurry. They might come out really dark, and surprisingly, I got a lot of good images out of this roll. This is one of those, and his smile is perfect. He does this little thing with his face where he just kind of does like a smirk kind of thing, and I like the environment. I like this scene. I like how it's super creamy. I really like this one detail that's kind of like a jagged piece of like string moss just hanging here. I like how dark it is. I like how he's like pretty exposed, like, well. Um, yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. This picture is about as good as I can ever get. It's not super sharp. It's not anything. But it's right. This is like the best thing ever, and in my opinion, of course. Um, yeah, I don't think I could have taken a better picture that day with this exact scene. Like, I think this is the best it could have done, and I'm super happy with it. This is definitely one of my favorite. Okay, this next one is the same scene. Basically, you're gonna recognize this tree. I'll point it out again, because I think I just took a couple steps back, and maybe he went a little bit further back, or maybe I took the other one first, and he was further back here. So let's go to that one. Okay, so here we go. This is that tree. So he was probably a little bit closer to me. So this is probably taken first. So this is another just. This is all that moss I was talking about. I think it's super cool. A super cool scene. I like how he's just kind of standing there, kind of like leaned over, kind of like looking like a little creepy creeper. I like how the pathway kind of takes a curve. Um, and he stands like this because he's autistic, nonverbal. Like he just kind of has like a lanky little posture to him. Like he's a super cool dude. Um, so this scene kind of doesn't fit his personality. He's kind of like a little. How can I? I guess his personality is just kind of like he just likes to be around people and he likes having a good time and he likes watching videos of Selena and like Elmo and stuff. But this scene is kind of funny because it's the total opposite of who he is. It's like all moody and dark and like just like scary, creepy kind of stuff. So yeah, again, this is more so like it means a lot to me just because it's my little brother and it's like a scene that I like. This is like the stuff that I like. I like dark, moody, like slasher film, scary stuff, and which is kind of weird because I don't really get to shoot that a lot because there isn't a lot of this around here. Um, but I'm super super glad I took this picture and it came out perfect. Like I wouldn't change anything about it. This is exactly the kind of stuff that I would like to to be producing more. Um, and again, like it just we were out at like a park walk, nothing crazy, and I just took my camera and I captured this one. Easily the top two. This one and the other one are of all time my favorite pictures. And going back to just like kind of like these are just like everyday life pictures. This wasn't like I was like, hey, let's go here to take these pictures. I found a cool spot. No, we were just out there. I happened to take my camera and I was like, and then I ended up getting some of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. Um, and I think that's what matters the most in this hobby, or at least for me, this is why I do it because I want to like get good pictures and memories of like family, friends, things. Um, I don't travel a lot. I don't get to do a whole lot. I don't get to see a lot of cool things. Like this is to me this is cool, and this is what I get to be around, and who I get to be around, and um, yeah. I mean, sometimes I do feel like I want to like flex my artistic muscles, and try to find some cool subjects, some cool scenes, some cool stuff to take pictures of. But overall, like I've realized that like taking pictures of my family and doing things like this just kind of like not so planned. I'm not saying that I wouldn't want to be doing stuff like that. Like I do want to do stuff like that. I do want to be more artistic, but this is the stuff that gets me like really going. I'm just like, man, like super excited about when I get these pictures and I saw these. I was like, wow, like I can't believe I took that picture. Same with this one. Like I can't believe I was able to capture this exact moment. And that's what it's all about.